Write down what you love about yourself right now. All the great things about you right now, write them down. Hey guys, Vicky Lemons here and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so glad to have you here. This video is regarding Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith and this whole last debacle that came out about her having to entertain him in the bedroom and having a healthy sex life with a marriage that's been so long going can be somewhat of a difficult thing to do. And look, I've been married 22 years. And unless you have been married a long time, you don't understand this. And she got married young. I got married young. I got married at 19 and I believe her and Will were 21 or something like that. A 19-year-old or 21-year-old. My husband was 21 when we got married. The way we used to have sex at 19 and 21, at 25 and 27, at 35 and 37, and now at 42 and 44. All different. All different phases, all different seasons, all different ways in different times. It's just different. And I completely understand what she's saying. What she's meaning is, I don't understand why people want to tear her down so much. I don't know if it's just that they don't like her being with Will, or they see Will as some sort of victim. Because here's one thing I do know. It's like I always say, number one rule in marriage, my rules, their marriage, their rules. Whatever they have agreed upon in their marriage is their boundaries. That's their boundaries. If Will isn't leaving her, then it's not an issue for him. Probably because this is something that they've agreed upon. So in my marriage, that isn't something that we've agreed upon. However, if my husband and I agree upon having other people in our relationship, and that's what we choose to do for a season in our relationship, that's our business. And when you're together a long time, it is very hard sometimes to try and find interesting ways to stay motivated about sex, especially when you've been with the same person for so long. I love having sex with my husband, and I'm sure she loves having sex with her husband. However, it has been a very long time. I don't know what it feels like to be intimate with other men in their 40s, in their 30s, in their 20s, in their 50s, because I've been with my husband since I was 19. Okay, I personally have no desire to be with anyone else. However, I do understand how one would be curious. And I do understand that if they have agreed upon this being their lifestyle, then this is what they've agreed upon. I don't think it's Jada's fault, and I don't think Will is a victim. I definitely don't. I think Will is doing his own thing. I think Jada does her own thing. I think they have I think they have an agreement about what they will allow and what they don't allow. I just think that the boy that Jada was having that entanglement with, he just spilled the beans on something that didn't need to be spilled. He let the world into a situation that they kind of had already, they had it figured out for them. And it's real easy to point out to others and say, this is how they should be doing it, or it's all her fault, or he's the victim, or whatever. I don't think that's the case. But I also don't think that it's any of our business. I also don't think that it's something that should really be concerning to us. I definitely feel like what goes on in people's homes and in their marriages. It doesn't matter if they are celebrities or not. Their marriage, their rules. If this is what they choose to do, Will is not a 10-year-old, scared child in the corner. He's a grown man. He's been with her almost all her life. I somehow feel that if he really wanted to leave the situation, he would. He's not being held there under duress. He can leave at any time, I'm sure. What goes on in people's homes is what goes on in people's homes. It's for them to decide if too much is too much, and for them to make a decision on how they will handle it. We have to be really careful about how we attack people when we don't know what's going on. People always think my husband and I have the most perfect relationship. And you know why that is? It's because we don't share our business. And we don't share our business because it's nobody's business what goes on in our marriage. Because you know why? There's no one outside of our marriage other than therapy that could help us. And having hundreds of thousands and millions of people always in your business that don't know what's going on in your marriage, that's just insane to me. But trying to bring some logic to this situation, it's very difficult to have a husband for a very long time, have a wife for a very long time, and find exciting ways to keep things alive. It's worth it for me, for my husband, for us to try and do that for each other. But people do change. It is constant work. You don't get to 20 years and 25 years of marriage, happy marriage, okay? I mean, wanting to still be around each other, liking each other. You don't get there by things being great all the time. You get there by things not being great and you choosing to stick it out. Maybe they've just decided this is the way that they want to do their marriage. And that's okay. Their marriage, their rules. So, this is not my normal type of video, but I like Jada and I like Will. I like them both. And I think that she has a very good point. And I think we don't talk about these things like we should. You know, this woman of a 20+ year marriage is saying that it's difficult sometimes to have to please him. Because it is. And I guarantee you the people who are criticizing her, they're not in long-term marriages. And not just relationships, long-term marriages. Okay? I think they have made a conscious decision to be together for whatever reasons they want to be together. And that's their decision. That's their choice. And that's okay. Will is not a victim. Jada is not the bully. They have an agreement that we know nothing about. That we need to know nothing about. Because it's not our business. And in that whole, they're celebrities. No, it's not our business. But that's just me trying to make some reasoning and logic out of this whole mess. But as always, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I thank you for watching, and God bless.